What's up, everybody? Thanks for stopping by my channel, Esteemed Queen Mentality. Be sure that y'all like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that way you get to know when I post all of my tea talks. I hope everybody is doing well, fine and dandy. Y'all see I'm in the treehouse because I got something to talk about, and I gotta talk about it, and I gotta talk about it quick. Nonetheless, I hope everyone's doing well this holiday season. Be sure to check in on yourself and go to my Are You Okay video. Make sure you check in on yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with it, okay? Outside of that, I think that's all of our church announcement. I'm getting a little tired. Look, go ahead and get your water, get your wine, get whatever it is that you're sipping on. Get it and bring it close. All right? I'm not going to tarry too long in a tree house. Ain't going to tarry too long. It's the holidays. I ain't going to keep y'all too long. But let's go ahead and have a tea talk that is parallel to what in a couple of weeks the new year is going to be here. And you know, we always set those unrealistic but realistic goals and potential reality type terms. You know, going to the gym, but you'll eat a whole half a pound cake and then forget about the gym. You know, little simple things that you may think were bumps and boo-boos as lesson learned, you completely forget. And you go into a new season and you find certain things to be the same. The thing that will help us not make as many mistakes, make fewer mistakes, is when we acknowledge when self-awareness is key. So, like I said, get your water, get your wine, get whatever it is that you're sipping on, get it and bring it close. Go ahead and bring it around a little fire. You see, we back to the original fire this episode. Go ahead and get around the fire, you know what I'm saying? Get your cup, get whatever it is that's up, whatever. But we need to talk about a healthy self, okay? A healthy self is a person that is aware. A healthy self is an aware self, self-awareness, and that can blossom into multiple things. It can help your self-esteem, it can help your confidence, you name it, but it's up to you, whatever it is that you name. What I want to talk about within you having a healthy self, or yourself being healthy, point blank period, is how you get there. How you understand that it may be a fight, it may be a climb, it may be a battle, it may be a war, it may be you just breaking generational curses, but nonetheless you have a full scope and focus of knowing what the end game is, the end goal is, and that is you becoming a healthier self. Now, last time we met, we had a whole campfire, marshmallow, shortcomings, you know, hot cocoa, you name it, we had it. And we left leaving certain things behind, but also allowing ourselves to open up to have more space and room for other things. Amen. Amen. So part of you having all this new space, this open space now, is for you to gain another perspective, another focus, another scope, and be able to become more of a healthier you. Letting the old you go, letting those doubts go into that fire, helped you be able to see that there's healthier things out there for you. There's healthier alternatives for you. So this tea talk is for the ones out there that understand that it can be whatever type of journey we desire it to be dressed as. It all depends on how hard-headed we are and how soft our ass is. Amen. So let's talk about knowing that there's going to be a journey. You're going to have to stay focused. With staying focused, you have to have objectives. You have to have tasks and objectives for you to be able to stay in the game. There's no point of you sitting there waiting for them to buzz you in just to stand in the middle of the court. You gotta do something other than just block, okay? And I don't mean by making fouls. I mean you actually being out there putting in the work. Without any works, what is what? Okay, come with it. Come with it. Get your hands warm just in case you need to take a couple steps back. It's cool. Just keep yourself toasty at the same time. Still, even if you have to walk away from the fire because I'm getting too close to your personal business, bitch, at least you're warm. At least you're warm. So stay in the game. Keep concept, keep objectives, keep tasks of what it is that you're out here trying to do and accomplish when you're trying to become a healthier self. So while you're in the game, your legs is tired, your mouth is needing to be quenched, you're feeling like you can't make it, you're almost there, you don't know if you're going to go into overtime, you don't know if you're going to win the game, you just know that you want the end goal to be a healthier you. Here are a couple key points I want you to keep in mind during this whole entire game you're playing in life, okay? Not playing the game called life, and this whole entire brim of life. There is a game, but are you playing the game, or is life playing with you, calling you the game? Interesting. But nonetheless, just so you can hang on, there's certain things you need to keep in mind when you are becoming a healthier self. Number one, when you have a clearer view, you make less mistakes. It's nothing worse than a dirty ass windshield and a clean ass rear view. It don't make sense. Did a video on this. Make it make sense. Alright? There's no point in either one of them being dirty, but as long as you have a clear view of what was in the past, where you're trying to go forward, being a healthier self, and knowing what type of baggage can easily accumulate in your vehicle of getting to a healthier self, you will find that as long as you learn the lesson, you will not pick up as much baggage that looks similar or have the same traits. You understand what I'm saying? When you notice that someone already has shown why you've gotten to know them, or you've been in a circumstance or situation where you just notice it's reoccurring, it's evolving, like it's revolving, it doesn't change. It doesn't matter if there's an extra calendar day or not. It's going to be the same. Those type of red flags you notice in the beginning can help you way down the line, right? Hard head makes a soft wet, so you already know what the name of the game is, right? So continue to be a healthier you, become a healthier self, making sure that you pay attention to whatever lessons, not mistakes, lessons you learn. So then that way you don't make the same ones moving forward. It's hella hard living your best life, miserable, stressed out, and confused in your 40s than it is for you to go out here, take it as a lesson learned, take it as a nudge on the chin when you're in your 20s and in your 30s, trying to get it together so then you can live your best life and look younger by the day, versus you looking like you got a hard face because you made hard choice life and decisions. Ain't nothing worse than someone sitting here stressed and confused, looking at themselves in the mirror, asking how they get there. What you mean? Anyway, moving on to number two. Number two. Healing is hydration. Oh yes, even your emotions need fitness. Even your emotions need a workout. So there's times where you may feel like you better by yourself and disconnected. There's times where you feel as if like, you know what, let me go ahead and charge up my social battery a little bit, just in case I need to know the current events. But once you got your field child, you go on by your business. You don't care. You're not caring. You don't care. You're not looking to give a care. Okay? It's all emotional fitness, and you need that because it helps create a healthy balance. It's nothing worse than you getting stuck from one extreme to another. You need to have a healthy balance. There's nothing wrong with you being to yourself and being for yourself, as long as you're not being arrogant and a douchebag with dirty water, no vinegar, towards everybody else. But yet, you know, you feel as if like life is great for you. It has to be an overall swift and nice equilibrium. There shouldn't be no sudden movements that's going to just take you off your course. Emotional fitness is very hard to do when you're used to harboring feelings, but when you realize that you have your back, hence that's why it's behind you, on you, around you, you have your own back better than anybody else. I don't care if you got to journal it down. I don't care, you know, if you have to write out a 4-page letter and don't include Aaliyah. Whatever you got to do, do it. But make sure you understand that as long as you're expressing yourself in a way that's going to help you become a healthier you, you're not harming anybody with any ill intentions. right? The only way someone can feel like you're harming them when you're becoming a healthier you is when they have reached their glass ceiling on how much better they can become. But again, like the Doubtfire, that's not your problem. So we left that there. Okay, there's certain things with emotional fitness you will find out as well once you gain that muscle tolerance. You don't find certain things to even give you a nudge, let alone a tickle. Like, if that's your trauma, that's your trauma. That's not yours, and it's not for you to pick up. A lot of times when we deal with narcissistic abuse, we find ourselves having more of that feeling and more of that urge to cling on to what is our responsibility versus what is more of a priority to make sure that we're healthy. So you have to make sure you keep that very close and always in the front, back, and side to side in your mind. And last but not least, when it comes down to all of this, making sure you are healthy and making sure that you're going towards being a healthy self, this all, again, emotional fitness. I did a video on emotional maturity. We all go through it when we're ready mentally, emotionally, and spiritually to go on to the next level of adulthood. I don't know nobody in this world that will sit here, and even for me, maybe it just doesn't make sense. Maybe I'm old-fashioned. But when it comes to a time and place when things don't click or connect, depending on the circumstance, you know, it's okay for you to disconnect and kind of go about your business. You don't owe anyone anything, right? And when you know better and you understand what it is that you need and what it is that you don't, I did a video on this as well, where you're able to move to the next level without having to carry all this excess baggage. All of this goes hand in hand into being emotionally mature. Part of adulting is emotional maturity. Understanding the red flags. Knowing that if you process it, it's not you holding yourself captive to your wrong decisions or decisions that you didn't have all the information to make. But it makes it so that you're aware of the decisions that you make and what you need to conquer in order for you to be emotionally stable. It's not easy being stable and you out here trying to build your house on water. All right? Concrete, soil. Test your soil before you start planting stuff. Okay? Nothing is stable out on water. I mean, all types of natural causes and stupidity can come across you, and you're going to have to be able to distinguish it. But the easiest way for you to do that is to be what? Sound. Even in your emotions, in your mind, in your healing. Because even if you were to break down, what? Healing. And even if you were to break down healthy self, it says heal thyself. A healthy being, a healthy self is someone that's going to heal thyself. I'm going to heal thyself first before I go out here and start thinking I'm attending somebody else's book. I'm going to heal thyself first before I try to go and think someone else should carry somebody else's issues. I'm going to heal thyself first so that way I can discover who I am, so that way I can be the best person I can be to A, B, C, D, F, G. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand, in order to be a healthy self, you got to heal thyself. Hashtag heal thyself. Healthy self. Heal thyself. Heal yourself. People real quick to be like, oh, I'm going to take a self-care day, bitch. Healthy self. Doing the emotional work, shadow work, is just as good as you rearranging your bathroom drawers. So don't get it twisted. Alright? Shift your sheets and your chairs around sometimes in your house. You get a different feeling about stuff. Heal thyself. Heal thyself. Hashtag heal thyself. Okay, I'm losing my voice even more than what I have already today. So, I gotta go. Be sure that y'all like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell down below. Make sure y'all hit it twice so that way you can get all of my notifications. I see that, I think it was like 56% of y'all have turned on your notifications correctly. So I just want to be sure to put that out there. Be sure that y'all hit that notification bell. Make sure you click where it says all, double click, whatever one that makes it so that it puts you in the loop of what's going on over here and around the warrior campfire. Be in tune. Alright, until next time, I will talk to y'all later. Bye.